YouTube review teams are messing up a lot, and I wish I could say it's only one case, but it isn't. There are many review teams on YouTube that are severely messing up. Let's look into that. Subscribe. So there are three different things when it comes to YouTube manual review teams. First of all, Markiplier is speaking out against YouTube. Now this is crazy because it's coming from Markiplier, and Markiplier and YouTube have quite a good relationship. So it all goes back to a live stream that Markiplier did very recently. He was asking users to vote on what he should do in the live stream by spamming emojis, either red or green, and then, you know, whichever had the more predominant colors he would have done. But very recently, Markiplier posted a video about how these people who were spamming these emojis got their Google account suspended.
Their entire Google account is disabled. Google account disabled. Google account disabled. Google account disabled.
Not just their YouTube accounts, their whole Google account. That means you don't have access to Gmail, Google Drive, Docs, any of your information, all suspended because people were spamming emojis. Now, while that might look like a flaw in the system, people were reporting that when they had this suspension reviewed by a manual team, every single review resulted in the decision that the accounts should stay suspended. And for what? All because they spammed a few emojis? Because Markiplier asked them to spam emojis? Now, Markiplier is rightfully angry at YouTube because it's crazy. People were caught up in a broken system, and yet the manual review team did nothing. Now, he can confirm that these were all reviewed by people because one of the reports that he got was from someone who said that they were approved, and then not long later, it was denied.
Someone got an appeal, they were unsuspended, and then immediately resuspended 30 minutes later.
So that means that someone would have had to review their account, approve it, and then go back a little bit later, realizing that they messed up, and then manually decline it. So YouTube manual review teams are completely broken, but it doesn't end there. Across YouTube, there are many different manual review teams, and another one is demonetization. When a video is falsely demonetized, you have the ability to appeal it. But do you remember Nerd City uploaded a video criticizing YouTube's demonetization stuff? And they showed that videos with tags that had LGBTQ words were getting demonetized, which means that the system learned that these words were bad. And it was probably learned that they were bad from the review team, the manual review team who looks at the videos.
The appeal then goes to a human reviewer. The decisions made by those human reviewers then train the bots whether they were correct in their decisions.
So Nerd City dug a little bit deeper, and they found that the demonetization manual review team are based in countries that probably have a bias towards, say, being gay, where in some of those countries it's illegal. So the manual review teams already have a bias. So that's two review teams that aren't working properly. And there's yet another. So in many videos, I mentioned how getting monetized on YouTube can be a little bit difficult, and I understand that they take it very seriously in reviewing all of the applications, but if they take this seriously, they should also take demonetization seriously. And I'm not talking about a little yellow icon, what I'm talking about is getting your whole channel demonetized. Like revoking your ability to have your channel monetized. And I've seen tweets to YouTube saying that, hey, you just demonetized my whole channel, and then YouTube replied saying, oops, that was a mistake, we've reinstalled monetization. Now that is a pretty darn bad mistake on YouTube's end, and it was probably done by a bot, not a person. And it shows that YouTube doesn't have manual review teams for when a channel gets full-on demonetized. And as Markiplier pointed out in this video, YouTube and Google are relying a little bit too much on their automated system. So it should be interesting to follow where this story goes. Hopefully the people affected by this emoji spam get their accounts back. Markiplier actually speaking out about it will probably have an effect on it. I'm sure YouTube will respond. And I just hope that they clear all this stuff up because, like, I love YouTube and I hate to see things like this happen because it shines some bad light on YouTube. And it's not even like they're in good light to begin with. They're in sort of a yellow light. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you were informed by this episode of Timeworks News. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Fly on.